The second thing has to do with an overture that will come to the General Assembly about human sexuality. A number of years ago, one of the moderators, Alan McPherson, when he was elected, decided he better find out a real authoritative definition of what a moderator is. And so he looked up the Oxford English Dictionary, and one of the definitions was a device to restrict the flow of gas. Which, if you've been to a General Assembly, you'll know is a very Now, I think that between General Assemblies and when something controversial is coming up, the job of the moderator is not so much to restrict the flow of gas, which is beyond any kind of human capacity, but if at all possible to restrict the flow of acid. You will, in fact, if you read the Presbyterian Record, see an article that I've written that will appear on November the 1st, and it's called On Fighting Fair. On Fighting Fair. I've often noticed that, especially fights that seem to occur on the internet are bitterer and harder nosed than the disagreements that Christians have when they face one another directly. There's something about the internet that gets us hot under the clerical collar and every other kind of collar that I know of. I want it to be the case that we can shake hands with those with whom we disagree. It is also the case that if the next moderator will have a much harder job than I had last year, if the next moderator wants to participate in the debate, I will be called to the chair. And so in the interest of restricting the flow of acid now, and in order to be as fair a moderator as possible, should I be called back to the chair in the course of that debate, I'm not talking about the subject matter itself, beyond appealing for fairness and love. Speak the truth in love, says the letter to the Ephesians. Speak the truth in love. So speak what you believe to be true and right in God's will. But for heaven's sakes, do it in a loving manner. Well, you'll see the article